Alright, this is the continuation of Lab 7. We have executed the process to ensure that the configuration for the disk cleanup is on Windows 8.1, which is the virtual machine that we are using. Alright, at this point, if enough time has passed for the scheduled task, you should see the status. Running clean task. Okay, yeah, well that would just be a matter of time and waiting. Close the task filter window. Okay, so close the window. Okay. Leave Windows 8.1 machine open to continue the next task. Okay, so this is just more about cleaning out your given drives. Alright, we're halfway through the lab. 2. We're into the disk defragmentation utility. Deleting files, including temporary files, will cause a situation called disk fragmentation, which can increase read-write times on hard drives, affecting performance. Defragmenting is recommended as part of a good maintenance plan. Okay, so this is just keep making sure you maintain your computer and its process. So as you delete files over time, your disk becomes more and more defragmented. So you want to defragment the disk periodically, so that way it can continue writing data and writing code. So that way your computer can always run at optimal performance, where if it's not, it has to write code in certain places. They can only write in certain chunks on certain parts of the drive, and it just becomes a mess. So it lowers performance of the computer as a whole. Right? Open the Windows 8 machine with the administrative tools open. Oh, okay, so gotta go back to the administrative tools. So we're gonna go to Control Panel. There we go. Administrative tools. Okay. Right, and then we're going to go for defragmentation optimization of drives. Perfect. Right, there we are. And we just click on turn on. Okay. Notice pop-up window. Okay, so we're just going to have this done weekly. Run scheduled. Yep, weekly. And is that okay? Yep, that is what it wants to do. Okay. Followed by that, we're going to analyze the drive. So we're going to click on this one. I'm not getting this. Decided using Lions Disk. Select the C from the list of jobs. Yes, I have done that. Let's try opening that again. Yeah, no, it won't let me do it. It won't let me analyze it. Okay, Professor. I'll email you about this when I submit the assignment. If you have a way of getting around this, I am more than happy to reschedule the lab and redo it at a later date, so that way we can solve this issue. Because for some reason it's not letting me analyze it as the lab is asking me to do. I am clicking on the drive, but it's still making it gray. So yeah, for some reason it's not letting me do anything. That's odd. Change settings. Yeah, it's on weekly. Yeah. Okay, again, this is okay. That's odd. It wants me to analyze and optimize, but I can't do it. It won't let me select those options. Alright, so I'm going to skip that for the time being. So the way you would do it is you would just click on these and then click analyze or optimize, and the process would run automatically. I can't do that right now because for some reason, I don't know if it's a bug, I don't know if it's something with a virtual machine, but it just won't let me do it. So that's just something I can't do. Continue. Yep. Leave Windows open to continue the next task. Yeah. Alright, creating system restore points. Alright, so now we're going to go to the system. And so system restore points, if I remember correctly, are... Well, let me just... Large icons? Which one system? Okay, there we go. This just... let's see. So this just allows restore points. So if your computer crashes, let's say, you can go follow back on a previous point that your computer was, let's just say, imaged, or when it was fully functional, if I remember accurately. But let's read this and find out. All right. Click on System Protection. Okay. Clicked on System Protection. And now we're going to create a restore point. Alright, so description, do you have a specific background configuration? Alright, whatever. Background config. Alright, so we're just going to wait for that, and then we're going to just apparently close once it's... Alright, yep, close. Alright, okay, so now what we're going to do is now change the background to test the restore point. Right click on the desktop and click personalize. Okay. Alright, personalize. Now we're going to go for background. We're going to go for save changes. Oh, sorry, no, we have to edit the color. So we could. I don't think it matters what color we choose. So we're just gonna edit the color and then see if we see a difference. So save changes. Alright, request more time. Right, good. Alright, so we're gonna do that. Choose personalization window. Oh, sorry, close personalization window. Alright, close down. Alright, so now change the focus to the system properties window and system protection tab. Click on restore. Alright, so system restore. Next. And then we're going to go for, wait, no, wrong system. Background. So this is the last time, so that's basically an image of what we had. Alright, and finish. Yes. Okay, so this is just going to restore, this is just restoring your system to an image of what it once was. So let's just say you do something horribly wrong on your computer. You can go backwards to a prior image of that computer when it was functional. In IT, if there's a bug or something's wrong, you can image what you have. So if you are working on a computer and it doesn't, and something happens to the software, you can go backwards, kind of like a reset button, if that makes sense. Yes, this is just more of a waiting. Get to just sit here twiddling the thumbs. Best part of computer science, the waiting while your computer does things. Yeah, so this is going to make me re-sign into the computer, or re-sign into the software, as step 15 will show. Well, as you can read on step 15 if you wish, but we'll just have to sign back in and we'll have an image of the system restore. At least we should, once it's done. I've got to read ahead, step 4 a bit. And then we're just going to do Windows backup on the different Windows Windows variations, so Windows 7 and probably Windows 10. Have read that far ahead, but since I already see Windows 7, I highly suspect it'll be doing Windows 10 in this lab as well. Yay, fun. Well, just so I don't waste my time, I will be going ahead and going to the Windows 7 tab. So, we're going to go for 1. Alright, so we're just going to log in. We're going to begin 4.1. We will be coming back to this once the computer decides to load. It's loading right now, but just so that way we're being productive at the same time, because we can run multiple virtual machines at once. So what we're going to do is we're going to access Windows 7 machine with System Admin, and we're going to go to we're going to click on the Microsoft button, and we're going to go to Maintenance, then Backup and Restore. So we're going to go to this, Programs, Maintenance, Backup and Restore. There we go. Okay, so first thing, alright, well, let me just check if this is done. Okay. And as you can clearly see, an image of what the computer once was. Instead of my desktop background being an ugly orange, it is now a beautiful, eye-piercing blue. So it's more of just a reset thing, a reset button, if anything, to a previous image of the computer, of the operating system. So now we're going to click on Set up a backup. Set up a backup. Okay, what does it want us to do next? E drive. Okay, then next. Then want us to click on Let Me Choose. Will do. Alright, so now that we've clicked on Let Me Choose, we will continue on, which is, what do you want to back up? Okay, so we're going to select all and then include an image. Okay, so just make sure we image it. Alright. Oh, uncheck. Okay, need to make sure I read that properly. So, blank, 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 blank. Let me just make sure that's all in coordination. Alright. So now we will move on to the next step. Now, what drive does it want us to select? Save settings and run backup. Save settings, run backup. Alright. Operation has been run. Notice the backup will run the first time and will continue according to the schedule it has set. Okay? Alright, now to test the backup, there is a folder named installs on the desktop that contains programs. Okay, so we're just going to delete a folder. Keep in mind, this is very handy, just for, we have to wait for the backup, but I'm just going to go on tangent real quick, noticing that we are running out of time, so we'll have to cut myself off shortly. This is very handy just for personal use when to do this periodically, because if you delete a file accidentally that you really shouldn't have deleted or really didn't want to delete, like let's say it had a lot of important documents or data on it, you could get that file back because from a previous image of the computer, and this is an easier way to do that. Okay, I'm just going to cut myself off here, and I will see you in the next portion of the video. Thank you, Professor.